a night. Ooh, what a night it was, it really was such a night. The moon was bright, oh how bright it was, it really was such a night.
All right, kids, it's fight week. It doesn't get much bigger than this. I am Mac Engel of the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, and I am here on the Strip in Las Vegas. And behind me is the home of Mr. Floyd Money Mayweather, the MGM brand, where on Saturday night he will try to defend his whatever title against Manny Pacquiao in the biggest fight in the history of fights. This is bigger than World War II, bigger than Bush versus Clinton. I have no idea who's going to win this fight, so I have gone to the experts to find out who will win. Pacquiao, Mayweather.
Well, going into it, it's bigger than anything. I mean, you know, the last big fight we had here in Las Vegas, I mean, Canelo, Mayweather was a big fight, but it wasn't, you know, anything near what Tyson and Holyfield was, 1 and 2. And that was 97. So we're talking about 18 years ago. The only person who was using the internet 18 years ago was Al Gore. None of the rest of us had any idea what, you know, all of that was about. It was totally in its infancy. And there wasn't Twitter, weren't blogs, weren't this mass communications. You know, cable television had, you know, mushroomed and was going, but didn't have this type of attention. And, you know, and the attention it did have was for a heavyweight fight, which is greater, but it didn't have the worldwide circumstance that somebody from Asia like Manny Pacquiao can bring, who's fought in China on a few occasions now, from the Philippines, and you know, Mike Tyson. Everybody had Mike Tyson on their radar screen. He also had fought in Japan and all over the world and so forth, but it's the biggest fight because there's so much now that is accessible and available to so many more people than used to be, through all the fiber optics and through all of the ability to communicate. So going into it, nothing has been bigger than this.
Oh, I mean, look, he's the favorite for a reason, but Manny Pacquiao, if it's not Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao is the next best fighter in the world. He's experienced, he's fast, he's powerful, he's got all kinds of accomplishments, he's confident. So yeah, absolutely, Floyd Mayweather could lose this fight. There's no question about it. I don't personally think he will, but if you told me you think Manny's going to win the fight, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Floyd is a very good fighter, maybe even a great fighter, but I don't know any serious student of the game who thinks that Floyd is the greatest fighter of all time. First, he hasn't had the inquisitors over the years to prove himself. Ray Leonard fought everybody, and he fought them again and again and again. He fought Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, Alfredo Benitez. Floyd hasn't had that competition. Now, ironically, if Floyd and Ali were the same size, that would have been an interesting fight, because Ali had problems with opponents who were as quick as he was. Ali, at least the young Cassius Clay, had problems with Doug Jones, but Ali also beat somebody like Sonny Liston, George Foreman, he beat Joe Frazier 2 out of 3. He took on a whole generation of fighters like Ernie Shavers. He proved that he could win against the best of 2 generations again and again and again. Floyd hasn't done that. We conducted a poll about 2 years ago where we put together a panel of 30 matchmakers, historians, trainers, media people who really understand boxing. And we put together a fantasy round-robin tournament. We took 8 great welterweights of the modern era: Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Emil Griffith. We put Aaron Pryor on the list. We moved him up. And we asked what would happen if these 8 guys all fought each other. So you have 28 different fights. Right. You have 30 experts picking the results of each fight. Sugar Ray Robinson was the runaway winner for number 2. Sugar Ray Leonard, clearly 2nd place. Tommy Hearns 3rd, Roberto Duran 4th. Now, Floyd showed nicely, and just to be on that list, you have to be a great fighter. But to say that Floyd is the greatest fighter ever is frivolous.
bright light city gonna.
I'm a fan of Mayweather, massive fan of Mayweather, but I think pace says it all, and I think Manny Pacquiao could shock and surprise everybody. His pace could be king here, and let's see who's right and who's wrong Saturday night. I don't mind being wrong. I love being right. But let's just see. You know, the fans are going for Mayweather. I understand that he lives the gym, he lives the life, and I get that. That's what we were brought up on. But I just think 38. I boxed at 38, and it's a pace. You've got to control the pace at 38. You can't box like you're 28 or 18. And I think pace may be the issue. If Manny can control the pace, there's a problem.
I wouldn't sleep a minute away. Oh, there's blackjack and poker and the roulette wheel. A fortune won and lost on it.